I could make one law.
Education would be free up to the age of 25. We believe free education will create
choice. We should have many educational choices. Going to university should be a personal choice, not a privilege that you have to think twice about.
Freedom. Education is something that helps you throughout your later life. You should have the freedom to learn.
Equality. Just because you may have money doesn't mean you should have better opportunities. People of all backgrounds should have equal educational rights. It's not fair to only give education to people who can afford it. Everyone has a future that should be fulfilled.
As part of our film, we interviewed students and staff around Stoke Newington School to hear their views and opinions on our law.
I think education should be free because everyone should be given an equal chance to do whatever they like.
I support free education because I think education should be for everybody, not just for very, very rich people. Everybody has a right to education and everybody has the right to develop for the rest of their life.
The benefits of free education is that everyone gets the same opportunities.
If there wasn't free education, then people would have to pay for it, which then leads to more poverty and more problems, and it doesn't get you anywhere. You just go around in big circles.
I think all education should be free, as everything else in the welfare state should be free, because there should not be inequality based on money. I think everyone has a right to education, and just because you're rich, it gives you no more right than anybody else to have that access.
Is that it's fair for everyone, and everyone has the right to free education anyway, so why stop that at university?
We also visited the student occupation at the London Metropolitan University to speak to the protesters about the tuition fees and the impact free education would have.
Education is a right, it's not a privilege. It shouldn't be marketised. It's not something that should be left to business to provide. It simply should be made available to all.
I never really went to school. I never went to college at all, and I didn't have a very good upbringing. But I came to London Met and I was given the opportunity to enter into higher education. It's not just about learning new skills, it's about self-development. The way I look at life now is completely different than I did before I came to university.
Education is one way in which we get knowledge, in which we can share knowledge, in which we can increase our opportunities within life.
I promote fairness and equality. I think everybody should have the right to education because it is a right.
Through having free education and open dialogue, people can look at the way things are working and see different ways of maybe completely changing the way things work in society.
Education is the key and the grassroots of how to build a better or big society.
Our interviews showed that there was huge support for our law.
We believe education is a right, not a privilege.